bullshit. I'll never hide my opinions, you know.
And why is it important for you to do these videos? What's the message that you're trying to spread?
Because there's just so much disinformation out there. There's just so much. I've picked up a lot of experience in my time and stuff, so I just feel I'm not the perfect. I'm far from the perfect example, but maybe somebody can pick up from my mistakes that I've made, and that person could be a perfect example for the movement.
So for a young person in America right now watching these videos, what is it that you'd like them to
learn from the mistakes of the past, you know, and how you can be the better person to really embody these ideals, not to fall into traps and stuff like this, you know, how you can really embody these ideals.
You talked about the cause. In the message you talked about the cause. What's the cause?
The cause?
Yeah, you said something about like spreading.
I mean, at the moment, like I don't get into like these far-flung politics. The cause right now is to better yourself.
Oh, but there's a bigger cause.
That's not for me. I'm very local level, street level guy.
And
there's somebody else who's more intellectual. He'll go into the cause and stuff like this. I don't get tripped up on things that are out of my jurisdiction. We're out of my you know. I'm not a college guy. I didn't go there. I'm not a philosophy guy. So that's.
So what is being a culture thug? What does that mean?
That's what I hope that all of us embrace, is the culture thug aspect of things. And the culture thug is, I strive to live that myself. You know, I travel a lot. I'm pretty well traveled. When I was in prison, I tried to read books that most college kids didn't read. But also at the same time, you know, I defend myself. There's a big emphasis on physical fitness. So I try to blend, you know. If you're too intellectual, you can't relate to the common man. If you're too much of a thug, you're just a thug. So the culture thug is the perfect blend.
Did you come up with that?
Kai Moros came up with that in a speech. He's a guy I took a lot of, I've listened to a lot of his speeches. Like,
who is that?
Kai Moros, he's a guy from Finland. I don't know, how would you call him? I guess like a philosopher, I guess, in a way, kind of.
You were talking about how it's important for you to do these in public. Are you worried at all that is the FBI keeping tabs on you? Are you worried that they're...
I'm sure they are, I'm sure. Who knows, one of these days, maybe, you know, you'll find out I committed suicide in some strange way. Somehow I tied a rope and, you know, that happens. I mean, I'm sure the federal government is always keeping tabs on me and stuff like this. I'm sure next time, maybe it won't be anti-conspiracy, you know, some weak case like the conspiracy right. Maybe next time they'll say that they found all of a sudden some new evidence that I was planning something serious to put me away. I mean, I don't know. I can only live like try and do what I feel is right. You know, they have a saying in Serbia, "Čist obraz," like keep the cheek clean. You know, live like a clean lifestyle. So that's the best I can do. You know, whatever the feds do, whatever's in store for me, I'll meet it. But I'll know that my cheek is clean when I meet it, whatever fate that is.
Do you feel like you live totally freely and openly here, or are you worried sometimes that the Serbian police is going to come after you, pressure from the U.S. government?
Everything you do in life has risks.
So yes, you do feel.
There's just risks in everything you do. So yeah.
But you're afraid. Are you afraid when you go out in the morning that the Serbian police are going to come and get you? Or
I mean, it could be, yeah, for sure. I've had these situations happen. You know, I've been kidnapped in El Salvador by the FBI. You know.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? You can only try and just live a clean lifestyle, not, you know, just be as honest as possible and stay true to my ideals. That way, whatever fate I do meet, you know, I know that I wasn't a scumbag, I wasn't selling drugs, I wasn't conniving, I wasn't scheming, I wasn't doing any of these things. You know, I stood for my people, and whatever fate I meet, that's what it is.
Are there countries in Europe that you think of?
Yeah, just a couple.
And you know which countries those are? Or is it...
I know when I land in them, they tell me.
What happens?
It's the whole parade, you know, the whole show.
They detain you, they ask you
questions. Detain me, questions, things like this, yeah, deport me. Yeah.
And that happened in Ukraine as well?
Happened in a few countries. Yeah.
Were you recently in Ukraine?
No.
Were you in Ukraine this year?
No.
It's reported in one of the articles.
Well, that shows the integrity.
That's not true?
No, it's not.
When was the last time you were there?
It's a while ago.
Why?
It was a while ago. It was years ago. A few years ago.
And you were detained and then reported, or were they told?
No, last time when I went there, I was there for a boxing competition, and then I tried to enter a while back, and I was denied access.
Do you think it's because in the boxing match it was organized by
should do that another time.